The sophomore out of Oakland, Michigan. His dad, Mike, played 4 years in the NHL. We scoop it up for St. Cloud State. Works it ahead. Here's a chance. Lizotte on the backhand. What a save. St. Cloud State plays it back to the blue line. A shot, a drive. Hit traffic in front. And Karam's off. And finally, the Huskies able to get it out. From out in front. Asimont. Headman to Newell. Newell a drive. And the save by Christopoulos. To the point. And Schultz. Jackson and Schultz, one time the pad saved by Christopoulos. Off that Air Force back at full strength, just one shot on. And that one whistles wide for Lizotte, who Paling coming in, has Fitzgerald with him, a drive, rebound, what a save by Christopoulos! Of course, we're going to see Minnesota Duluth in our next game against Minnesota State. Off the draw, Asimont! Now the Huskies work it back to neutral. This is Robbie Jackson. Around the defender, got it on. Has played both on the blue line and at forward this year. There's a tough angle shot for Winnicky that issues today with the Air Force Falcons. Asimont throws it on. Christopoulos was ready for it. To the front for the Huskies. He gets it to Asimont, has some room, flipped down, and there is Peterson, who is tired of difficult hockey lately. Asimont again, another stop by Christopoulos is going. Play to the point. Borgen will flip it toward the net. Peterson was locked up and blocked by the Falcons. A lot getting on to Christopoulos, and when he does get a shot, he does that.
Healthy. We're finally healthy.
One-timer Borgen. Jackson. Here's Jackson with room. From a tough angle, and Christopoulos makes no mistake. He'll hold.
Phil Bogie down on the ice.
Now a one-timer by Peterson out in front as he spins. Hockey here with the Sioux Falls Stampede. Drops it back for Borgen, trying to push it past the goal. Lizotte coming back in. He'll drop it back for Asimont. Shot got through. Christopoulos the save. Good puck control here by St. Cloud State. Asimont backhand. Christopoulos the save. Jackson for the Huskies. Jackson whistles one in on Christopoulos. He'll
goals for them so far.
Now Jimmy Schultz, the Hobie candidate, flipped out in front. Christopoulos.
Beautiful example of puck movement. Look at that quick pass right to Jackson. He just can't handle it. And did Christopoulos save that? I think he did.
He got a piece of it.
I think he got a piece of it.
And you're right. Frank Siratori taken away by Paling. Paling off for Newell as we're back to 5-on-5. Wrap around by Newell. Off the puck. Comes back to Asimont. He'll flip it out in front. And Blake Lizotte. And now Brodzinski going right to the cage.
Defense from Air Force blocking shots.
Jackson sets up Schultz for the one-timer, and it whistles. 40 seconds to go in this power play for St. Cloud. One-timer Asimont. Save Christopoulos. Jack Paling, excuse me. Now Lizotte again in the circle. Wrist shot goes wide.
0-2, sorry. They're used to being in these positions, and they know how to execute.
Ryan Paling coming in with a sense of urgency. It's by Air Force defenders. Here's Robbie Jackson playing keep away, moving in, got a good look. But hands off. Jackson, a drive, pad save Christopoulos.
Defensively to get in the right spot.
Well, here's Newell with some room. Newell a shot on goal. The rebound controlled by St. Cloud State. Didn't make the tournament 2 years ago. They did. There's another shot saved by Christopoulos. Trying to turn it toward the front. Paling gets it to Schultz. Jimmy Schultz, dangerous, flips it to the net. A shot holding, back for Paling, moving in.
There it is.
Another pass, Robbie Jackson had it stopped.
Perfectly executed that.
Now a shot will try again. A drive, Christopoulos. And Blake Lizotte carries in over the line. He'll play it on the right wing for Newell. Back in front, they score! Biggest reason Air Force is here. He's going to need to continue to play well to keep Air Force in this game. Tipped in front by...
Wants his players to play through, and that's been a key to their success.
Rail got a shot through.
Intentionally looking for that bounce off the boards. They know that Air Force is going to block shots, so they're trying to shoot the puck.
Joey Anderson, he'll play it off for Kuhlman. Kuhlman a long shot that goes wide. His unit not on the ice here. There's a one-timer. Pad save off the drive from Sam, back for Sandberg. Thomas moving in top of the circle. Wrist shot, another save by Christopoulos. First power play of the hockey game. UND still dangerous with a few seconds left. And Tufte Cruster hockey in the state of Minnesota out of Blaine High School. Just a few ticks left in this power play for UMD. Off the draw. Played to the back. And Ledford's out of the box. Air Force back at full strength. There's a drive from Swaney that goes high and wide for the Bulldogs. So Air Force with another effective penalty kill. They've had so many throughout the... Now a headman pass coming in. Shot save made by Christopoulos.
Well, you have that young of a back line, which is the backbone of your team, and they've been able to have such a successful season yesterday for them against Minnesota State. With the goal he scored, they were down 2-0. He came in, took the puck off the wall, and drove in on a beautiful goal. That's what you need out of your leadership. The captain, the senior captain, did a great job in that game yesterday.
Thomas gives it back to Swaney. He'll pitch it toward the net. This time Christopoulos is able to see it and get the whistle. We'll step aside. 4:42 to go in the opening period. It's UMD, including this guy, Perunovic. He tries to dangle through the defense, can't do it.
Yeah, their defense has been really tough, and anytime they get any pressure, Duluth maneuvers the puck out of the zone so fast. But what I'm most impressed with here is how quickly they move it out, and it's on the tape every time. It's not passes off the glass. It's very controlled, which helps with your exit play.
Team captain Dylan Abboud gets it back.
Puck out of the zone so fast. But what I'm most impressed with here is how quickly they move it out, and it's on the tape.
We know Notre Dame is there. And UMD's back at full going by Eric Baskin for Air Force.
They move the puck around so well, those Minnesota Duluth on the man advantage from side to side. I love how they go east-west. It's not just a north-south on the power play, forcing the goalie to move his eyes.
Here's the hero last night. Mackay to Perunovic in front. Tufte taking a couple of whacks at it. And now it's cleared off to the corner as time expires in the period. Minnesota Duluth will be on the power play. Impressed with the crowd turnout here tonight, too.
It's been really good. And
there's Mackay, a shot. Christopoulos made away by Christopoulos. Now Krieger, final second. There's a tough angle shot for
stuff from the young defenseman.
Anderson sends it on. Rebound comes Wade. Had an easy night tonight, and quickly UMD gets it up.
It's amazing how fast they go back.
Give it on for Nick Wolf. And this is going to come on Christopoulos. Anderson works it back quickly. And now Joey Anderson, long wrist shot. I'm going to partial.
The exits they had play early in the first period.
Minnesota Duluth 20-0-1 after 2 periods this season. Air Force has just one comeback win. Minnesota Duluth 53-0-3 when leading going into the third the last 3 years.
Wow, that's an impressive stat right there. They've done a heck of a job with the lead.
Win. Minnesota Duluth 53-0-3 when leading going into the third the last tough week in the world of hockey. That was the same week Jim Johansson passed away. Get to it first and works it out with Nick Wolf.
How does he come out of that with the puck? There's 3 guys on him.
Gets it to Wolf. Rink wide. Thomas, tough angle. Christopoulos will. We saw from Air Force yesterday against St. Cloud State.
Yeah, they seem a little bit open. You have to understand where your player is going to go. Oh, just beautiful stuff.
A Hibbing Minnesota native with 35 points on the season. Krieger. He'll get it over to Dylan Sandberg. Sandberg, big defenseman, will drop it back. Tufte fakes a shot. Now a drive, save, rebound. They score. They get it past Christopoulos. Joey Anderson makes it 1-0 Minnesota Duluth.
Well, they had a lot of pressure on